So here's the hair we'll be using today, DSOAR hair. Of course, you can find all the information linked below. And so here's the box. They sent lashes, and we have a 10-inch lace closure and 3 bundles of 10, 12, and 14-inch, and this is the Brazilian curly hair. So here's the curls fresh from the pack. Of course, I'm gonna go in and co-wash it before I install it. But I just like how crazy these curls look. Like I like how it's not like uniform curls, because I feel like that makes it look a lot more natural. And 3 bundles did the job. She had like a little bit left over at the end. So here's the lace closure. It is a 3-part closure, but for her install, I'll just be doing like the traditional 1 part. So of course we're gonna bleach these knots, and I'm using the same stuff I always use, 40 volume developer, and I let this sit for about 15 to 20 minutes. And here's the hair after co-washing, and I went ahead and left the conditioner on there. So say hey to my model Tierra, and I just started off by parting her hair where she wanted it, and now I'll be going and doing braids down from that part. And I always like to use a moisturizer when I'm braiding. First, it just helps me to grip the hair, and most importantly, you definitely want to moisturize the hair when it's going up in a protective style. And I'll list all the products that I use in this video down below in the description box. So go ahead and check down there if you're interested in everything that I used. So here's how the braids are looking. I kind of like do 1 braid midway, and then I'll do the next braid and bring that all the way down and combine them. Doing it like that helps you to have a flatter install because it's less braids, and that way it's easy to sew them up and you don't have, a bulky back. So I'm using this peppermint and aloe soothing scalp tonic to go ahead and soothe her scalp. And you want to make sure you're using an oil or some type of tonic on the hair before a protective style, because that hair is getting braided up, that hair is getting covered with weave, so you want to make sure that scalp is taken care of. So here's the braid pattern for just a traditional lace closure. Y'all know my braids was a little big, they was a little rusty, don't judge me, but we still made it work. So I start with my lace closure, and I make sure I pull it up a little bit past the hairline, and then I just have my client hold it in place to help me sew it down. So then I just sew it down all the way around, making sure my stitches are really close together and making sure that the closure is laying nice and flat. So towards the front, I'm making sure that that closure is still up a little past the hairline, and I'm actually not going to sew the corners on this install. I'm just sewing down the sides, and y'all will see later what I do with the front. So next what I do is make a part like a 1/2 inch back on the closure, and I sew that down to the first braid. Now what this does is just make sure the closure stays pulled up, because as you can see it is like scooting back. So this just helps it to stay up, and your closure ain't slipping and sliding all the way to the back of the head. So as y'all can see, I left the front part open and flapped up. So I'm gonna stick that down with the Got To Be Glued styling gel. And PSA, y'all, this is not a glue, it's just a gel. It's a really strong hold gel, which helps lace to stick, but it's definitely not a lace glue. It comes off really easy with just a wet towel. And using gel or glue or anything is optional. You don't even have to put that on there. You can just sew everything down and it'd be fine too. This is my first time trying it this way using the Got2b gel, so I really like how it came out. So now I'm just pressing the lace down. At the same time, I'm like creating some baby hairs, so I'm just like pulling out those hairs in the front and blending that, meshing it with the gel. So now it's time to go ahead and sew on these bundles. So as you can see, I left a little bit of her hair out at the back. A couple reasons. One, because I don't really like braiding the hair at the nape because it pulls too tight. And two, she's pregnant, so she's gonna need to be putting her hair up into a ponytail. So this will enable her to put that hair into a low pony. So the track in the back, I make sure to lay that underneath the braid so when she pulls it up, it can be nice and seamless. And I'm just doing underneath stitching. I don't even know if that's a proper word to call it, but yeah, I just do that and make sure to put the stitches pretty close together. So here I just want to show y'all how I flip the wefts at the sides. So I have them double wefted, and then I just take the weft that's in the back and I continue that onto the edge or side of, the braid. Then what I do is make sure it's stitched really closely together. I don't really, stick to a certain type of stitch, but I just make sure that it's on there really good. Flip that back, and then once those two tracks come back together, I'll combine them back and keep on going. I hope I explained that good enough. But yeah, this makes it really lay flat on the sides, because when you double your tracks, you don't want to like flip both of them together because it'll be really bulky on the sides. So for that last track, I'm making sure to sew it with the closure. That way everything comes together, everything is nice and closed up, and we're about finished. So here I'm just spraying down her closure to get it nice and curly again. And I'm gonna add mousse to it to define her curls. And I'm using the argan mousse. I'm gonna have to find the name of it and put it in the description box, but I'm using this mousse. It smells really good. I like how it works on curly weave, so I definitely recommend this. I think I got mine from Walmart or Sally's or something like that for about $5. So now I'm gonna pluck her apart a little bit. I know y'all came for me on that one video and told me I plucked my part to the guys, so I'm being careful, making sure not to over pluck this part. But I did want to pluck it a little bit just to make it look a little bit more natural. Then I put a few more layers in it just to give it a little more shape and body and, you know, frame her face a little better. So I let the hair air dry. This is when it was about halfway dry, and I absolutely love the curls. They look so natural. She loved the curls. Y'all see she was feeling herself. So thank you so much, DSOAR, for sponsoring this video. The hair was amazing. We both loved it, and I hope y'all enjoyed watching this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, and I will see y'all next time.